So the client in question here is a FTSE 100 organisation. They operate globally, have a huge disparate workforce, lots of complex systems, and handle large volumes of personal data. And so the problem that the client was facing was there was an advanced persistent attacker active on their estate. So they'd been breached, and it initially went undetected. So once it was detected, it then became an active investigation to both contain and eradicate that attacker from their estate, whilst also proactively improving their security posture to make sure that it didn't happen again. So broadly, this was caused by a lack of security focus and an embedded security culture, as well as some legacy infrastructure. And it was made worse by challenges with their monitoring and visibility, the backdrop of mounting security debt, and perhaps not investing as much as they could have done into proactively improving security in the past. We had an existing relationship with this client, but they came to us for help with this specific problem because of our ability to be able to move at pace and deliver at scale. And as part of this engagement, we created a security improvement plan with two dimensions. The first was quick fixes, so a containment and eradication plan to stop the active attack, but also to close any immediate gaps to prevent re-entry. And then the second piece was then a longer-term, more proactive and strategic improvement plan to improve their posture over time. So this engagement involved both the creation of those plans, but also the implementation of them, as well as the active management of the program, working really collaboratively with the client. And so the implementation of this program was a combination of consultancy, using our offensive knowledge, the deployment of a protective monitoring capability to give them greater visibility during the incident. And so, firstly and most obviously, the outcome for the client here was that the incident was contained and the attacker was removed from the estate. And beyond that, we implemented rapid fixes to prevent re-entry of that same attacker, but then also structured a much longer-term security improvement plan to improve their posture over time, whilst also enhancing the security awareness within the internal teams. And so we were able to offer an integrated solution between our incident response capability and our more proactive security improvement and remediation offering. And this allowed the client to have an end-to-end solution from incident response into improvement and then finally into validation, and was also able to be delivered at the pace and scale expected by a global organisation such as this. The two previously invisible factors that we made visible during this engagement, firstly were the extent of the attack, and then secondly, opportunities to improve elements of the organisation's security posture. Had they not engaged with us when they did, the client could have experienced a more significant, more deep-rooted, and more impactful incident.